Hello friends, and welcome back to Building a Nation with, damn it, wrong save. As always, if you have been enjoying the series up to this point, drop a like on the video. That would massively help out the channel. You have no idea. And yeah, thank you for your continued support. It's been lovely. And also, I just wanted to quickly say thank you so much for 30,000 subscribers. We hit it over the last couple of days, which is very, very nice of you. The channel seems to be doing really well. And I'm just really enjoying this. I've become so unbelievably attached to this team at the moment. I'm having a bloody blast. Getting jealous, frankly, of the way that the nation is doing as a whole. But hey, what can you do? I'm curious to see how far we can take this, honestly. But today, we were presented with this, the wonderful graph that we love to see every time of year, and it's the perfect time for it, right before our match today. A 4-team title race, technically. I mean, if we're calling ourselves in it, then we're calling Rosenborg in it too. 5 games, 4 teams, 1 title. Oh, it's like Sky Sports News. Absolutely fantastic. But when you look at this run-in, I really do think Molde have kind of got this in the bag, in a way. They have to play Kongsvinger and start in their final few matches, and I think at the very least, they'll probably end up with 69 points, and surely that would be enough to win them the title. It's been a massive battle this year, and honestly, I've had a great time, and I don't care. If we don't win the title this year, then fine, because it's been an insane battle, and I would feel like we'll still be massively in it next year, and, you know, I'm just having a great time. So, not easy. I mean, hey, it could even come down to that final game of the season at home to Molde. If we're within 3 points of them going into that game, you just never know. Our goal difference is still slightly worse than theirs, but this is going to be mad. Oh yeah, and there's also, you know, some Champions League group games in there where we could potentially get out of our groups as well. It's all on the line today, friends. Now, we've had a nice international break, so we're just going to quickly get this squad sorted out, and I'll just try and sort this, and I'll talk to you in a sec. It sort of occurred to me that I didn't actually need to walk you through every single tactical change before every single game, because let's face it, I'm mostly doing the exact same thing. But this is what we're going to go with. Dilly, Lisa, Rakic, Mourinho, Steenson, Birkeland, Cornic, Lias-Duan, Blad in the middle because of Skogden's a bit tired from international duty, Berntsen, and of course, my man Johansson in goal. I think we should have this. At home, against Kongsvinger, we're going with the more aggressive approach. I think that's important. Pedro Mourinho has struggled a little bit lately, in fairness, though. But before that, I just wanted to quickly profile Niklas Dida, our 32-year-old. That's not how years work, Matt. Our 32-year-old left-sided Danish left wing-back. And he's done well for us. Obviously, at the time, he was a huge wage outlay. But I think at the time, he was great. He sort of had a bit of an average season this year. Did score a goal in the Champions League, which was extremely important, of course. Just the 1 assist so far in the league, and hasn't really put up the best numbers. He's actually performed better in Europe than he has done in the domestic game. And I do wonder if he's the sort of player that might move on, honestly. He's been a bit of an unsung hero, but at 32, on quite a lot of wages, I feel like I'm on the lookout for some wing-backs, because I feel like that's an area of this team that could really take us to the next level, along with some real strength in that centre of the park, because all the other areas look bloody excellent, and hopefully we're going to have a good budget for next season. So that's Niklas Dira. Of course, other players you want to see, drop them in the comments, upvote the ones you like, and I'll pick the best ones for the next episode. Let's get into this, and hope that we can come up with a good result. We really should be winning this. But with that said, it's also the type of game that sometimes we have been known to screw up. We've seen it so many times. Hopefully today won't be one of those days. I want us to come out here. We've had a nice 2-week rest. Obviously, some of the players have been on international duty, but it's not been a huge chunk, and most of them that were have been back for like 6-7 days now, so still have plenty of time off to get themselves recuperated. As Lisa drops it down, already Rakic over the bar. Wow, what a start that would have been. Round the side for Birkeland, liking his work. Don't know if we better get him back next year, but you never know. He's been fouled there easily. Hello? Hi, referee? Okay, well, looks like we're going to try and win the ball back anyway, but that was very strange. Nørgaard, right into the deep line part of the pitch here. It's very difficult for them to break away, and exactly that has happened. Rakic, now finally a bit of space. Lisa drops it off. Steenson drops it through. Dilly on his right foot. It's a good save from the keeper again. I wouldn't be surprised if we set like a comfortable best ever points tally for Tromsø this year and still didn't win the title, or even come second, honestly. That's how I can feel this season going, but I'd still be incredibly proud of the lads and feel like the progress is being made. Not every year is going to be such an absolute madhouse as far as the title race goes. It's just been an absolutely mental one. Cornic, he's lost the ball too easily there. Steenson dropping deep. Back for Cornic. Now here's the run. There's a run. It's Christopher Lisa. Oh, it's a good save again. But 3 minutes gone, and we are all over Kongsvinger like a rash, and not the good kind. There's not really a good kind of rash, is there, really? Out of the box again, ball across. Mourinho, and it's saved again by the goalkeeper. Wow, what a start. Oh, God, Berntsen's given it away. Oh, my God. Tromsø 0, Kongsvinger 1, Orne Hegerberg. It's just, oh, I can't believe this. Cornic here, I do wonder, I mean, he's not got a lot of passing options, but this from Berntsen is utterly embarrassing. And then Hegerberg, nothing Johansson can do about that, and now we trail. After all that, we trail. It's 4-1 to Molde after 25 minutes in their game. I get the feeling that that game's not going to help us. Lias-Duan pops it in. Rakic, back inside maybe? Or he could win a penalty, and he has done. No? Are you joking? Okay. Right, well, I can't That's the second time today that the referee's just not given a blatant foul, and that time it was in the box. Well, half-time, and it's Tromsø 0, Kongsvinger 1. I mean, I don't know. Like, we had those chances early on, should have scored, had some plenty more since. They have had a few openings. It seems like we're not challenging the ball. The ball is being played in the air. We have 3 centre-backs, and none of them are challenging it in the air. They're just waiting for it to drop down to their strikers. I don't understand that. But more importantly, how on earth the referee didn't give that penalty on Jesse Rakic either. This is the last thing we need right now, because we're actually playing okay still. Tons of options. Birkeland drops it through. Dilly! And it's a goal. Tromsø 1, Kongsvinger 1, 18th of the season for Lee Dilly. We're back in this with the rest of this match to go. Let's get it going now, friends. Ball downfield. Right, win that header. And I think we actually did that for one time. Dilly, Steenson, where's the run? There's loads of them. Steenson, drop it through for somebody. It's, I don't know who that was supposed to be for. I think it was supposed to be for Rakic, who's gone for it and scored. Tromsø 2, Kongsvinger 1, Jesse Rakic. If this man isn't captain, which he isn't, he bloody well should be the way he's been this year. 11 goals, what a finish. Can't have this. Oh no, Toriainen, please, I beg of you. Oh, he's tried something stupid. 10 seconds left, and we've done a bloody good job turning this game around, honestly. I'm really, really proud of the lads. That should probably do it here. And it looks like it is going to be Tromsø 2, Kongsvinger 1. We remain in the battle, just barely. There we go. Big win, and in the end, thoroughly deserved. We really stepped it up in that second half. 2.71 XG, 28 shots, 14 on target. Brilliant work. Dilly and Rakic doing the business. Rakic man of the match again. They didn't really offer anything in the second half, as much as they did in the first, and we've ground to another victory. Big, big victory. But everyone else has won, and in quite some style too. As you can see, Rosenborg 1-0 win away at Bodø. Molde 7-2 victory against 7th place, or were they, at the time 6th place Strømsgodset, and Stabæk 4-0 winners with Hoff-Melkersen banging all 4 in. This season is absolutely outrageous. We're on 57... Bear in mind, we got 57 points last season. I think, no, it was less than that, wasn't it? And we came second, I think. This year, 57 points is joint third. This is insane. And there's still 4 games to go. Sumohoro. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Georgi Georgiadze, 1-0 Djurgården. That is such an annoying goal to concede. And now we've got to come from behind again. Cornic, half an hour to turn this one around. Mourinho's throw. Can he finish? Yes, he bloody well can. It's offside temporarily, though, but he looked onside to me. And there we go. Goal awarded. Djurgården 1, Tromsø 1. Oh, no. This is going straight in, isn't it? This is going straight in. Guaranteed. Yep. Guaranteed goal when they're in those positions. It's 2-1 to Djurgården again. Are you joking? Come on, lads. Pick it up. Here we go. Mourinho. Nice. Birkeland has to find the right pass. He does. It's Lee Dilly. And it's easy. It's 2-2 here. That is some great stuff. Djurgården 2, Tromsø 2. Dilly fresh off the bench. Levels things up again. I think we deserve at least a draw out of this game. Hopefully we'll get it. Well, there we go. Djurgården 2, Tromsø 2. I think in the end we probably did enough to go and win this game. But unfortunately, annoying goal from a corner and then one of those guaranteed goal set pieces. Not really a lot we could do about those other than not concede the foul, of course. But it is what it is. A 2-2 draw. I think we were better than that. But at the very least, I think that gives us a really good shot at finishing third in this group at the very minimum. But it would have been good to win there. But it is what it is. We do still stay second in the group, though, as Atletico, of course, now lost to Chelsea 2-1 at home at the Wanda Metropolitano as well. They're in the mud right now. Like, we've got Djurgården again next. They've got Chelsea again next at the bridge. We could technically move 4 points above Atletico going into those games. In other news, Molde got a 0-0 draw away at Porto. More points for Norway. Come on. Rosenborg lost in the Conference League, sadly. Stabæk lost in the Conference League. But Vålerenga won in the Conference League, taking us to 8.9 points for the year. Slips it around the side for Dilly. He won't get that. This is looking very much like the type of game that we probably just want to try to not lose at this point. That's how average we've been in this one. Just don't concede a penalty or something stupid like that. If we're going to lose it, let it be through just good play. And there is the good play. It's Vålerenga 1, Tromsø 0. We just haven't been able to conjure anything today, and I think this really would say goodbye to our title hopes, sadly. Rakic, lovely football. One-touch stuff here through the wazoo. Lisa now. Oh, Dilly scores straight from the kickoff. Vålerenga 1, Tromsø 1. We bail out the draw, hopefully, at the very least. Imagine if we could turn this into a win from here. Here we go. Chance for a pass. Where is it? There it is. Birkeland. He's got bodies in the box. Finds it across. Lisa scores! It's Vålerenga 1, Tromsø 2. And within 10 minutes, we've turned what could have been the end of our title race into a hopeful moment for us. Come on! Holy God, what a turnaround. Vålerenga 1, Tromsø 2. I mean, you can see from the XG chart how we did nothing. I think we'd had 0.37 XG up until like the 78th minute of this match. 4 behind. Dilly immediately equalises, and then to have the winner from Christopher Lisa there as well. So all I did was I went through the middle with the passing, and I put it on slightly shorter to try and create some slightly more intricate play. And it just seemed to completely unsettle Vålerenga, and bam, massive win that brings us back into the title race and probably eliminates Vålerenga. That is astonishing. So yes, as you can see, Starbet with 2 early goals beat Molde, go level on points with them, but also allow us back into the battle. Only 3 points separate us from Molde now. And our goal difference is relatively good compared to theirs as well. It's still worse, but it gives us a chance as we play bottom of the league start at home in the next game with a chance to go to 63 points. Oh, this is getting weirder and weirder. And Rosenborg do win again, of course. So only 3 points separate the top 4 sides in the league. And Vålerenga have finally been dropped officially now. But 3 points between the top 4 with 3 matches to go. This title race is mad. Need a nice early goal here to settle the nerves all the way through. Wow, so easy. Dilly on the end of it again. Kawamoto can't get near this team at the moment because of Lee Dilly. 1-0 after 20 minutes. We're doing our part. What about the others? Rosenborg are winning already. If we score this, this will put a lot of pressure on Molde and Starbek. Rakic drops it home. 2-0 Tromsø. 12th goal of the season. 14th? That's probably wrong, isn't it? For Jesse Rakic. 2-0 Tromsø. Lisa on that left foot here. He could get this, I think. Oh, it's a great goal. 3-0 Tromsø now. Unfortunately, Starbek are 2-0 up in their game now, so we won't be going within a point of them, sadly, but we will get to within a point of Molde as things stand. We've got to look at this build-up. Just need one little run. It's Jonsson now, of all people. Drills it home, and it's 4-0 to Tromsø. We are playing some unbelievable stuff in this game. I tried the shorter passing thing again. It really seems to like this style of play. There it goes. Kawamoto in. Can he score this time? Yes, he can, finally, and it's 5-0 to Tromsø. Koki Kawamoto finally grabs a goal. He just needs the confidence at the moment. Well, I guess you could say the lads have turned up. Just the 4.55 XG in this game. 5-0 against the bottom side. I think we had 5 different goal scorers as well. Just a perfect performance from the lads. That shorter passing, though, really seems to make a difference. Allows us to maintain possession, play these amazing little triangles, and just absolutely tear through teams, particularly in the second half here. Brilliant result. I know they're bottom club, but we had to get the win, and you know what we've been like in the past. Now, the good news is, of course, that Molde didn't beat Kongsvinger, so we go to within a point of them, and our goal difference is now 2 better, plus 46. Sadly, though, Starbek did turn it into a win in the end against Sogndal, and now they do move 3 points clear, but we have a better goal difference with 2 matches to go, and that could be really important for us. However, our final 2 matches are against Rosenborg and Molde. Rosenborg away, followed by Molde at home, and Rosenborg won as well, so there's still only 3 points between the top 4 sides going into the final 2 games of the season. This is going to get absolutely ridiculous. We've got 6 points more than our record points tally, and we're still 3rd in the league. Mental. Pops it through. Lisa. Look at the space. It's Mourinho, and it's 1-0 to Tromsø. Massive goal for Pedro Mourinho. We are this close to getting at minimum 3rd in our group if we win this match. This would be unbelievable. Rakic dropping it in, and Skogland! 2-0. Surely this is the win that we needed in Europe. My goodness me. 2-0 Tromsø. By the way, Djurgården weren't the champions of Sweden. They're actually the second best side. The champions were IFK. Clipping it out for Rakic. Drops it down. It's a brilliant finish from Leo Kornic getting his first of the season, and we are on an absolute rocket at the moment. Lovely football. Kawamoto as well. He's still on the end of this, you know, maybe. Slips it through from this time. Can Koki finish this time? He's round the goalkeeper. Don't know how. It's Tromsø 4. He's offside, I think. I don't think he is. Nope, awarded 4-0. Oh, hang on. Georgiades through. It's a good finish, and it's 4-1. They've got one back, but it won't matter. There we go. Tromsø 4, Djurgården 0. Mourinho, Skogland, Kornic, and Kawamoto with the goals. Yeah, we've just absolutely played out our skin in this game, just taking our chances as they come. And that, I think, qualifies us for 3rd at least, because we move 6 points clear of them. We have a better head-to-head. Goal difference is vastly superior as well. We've kind of hit all the marks. I think there's no way that we can not finish 3rd at the minimum. Plus, that would also imply that Djurgården would have to beat Atletico and Chelsea. It's not happening, is it? That said, we are still 4 points above Atletico now, with 2 matches to go. If we fail to lose, if we don't lose in Spain, we'll qualify for the next round of the Champions League. I don't see how they'd be able to overturn that otherwise, really. That's how nutty this final section is, basically. They'll be able to get a win, but a draw for us in Spain would be enough to see us go through. That's the position we've put ourselves in. Now, what about Molde? Oh, they lost 2-0 at home to Porto. Porto are a good side, in fairness. Rosenborg get a draw. Starbek get a draw. Vålerenga lose at home. So Rosenborg 3rd, Starbek 2nd in their group, and Vålerenga 2nd in their group. They could still both qualify. Coefficient-wise, up to 9.7 points for the season now. If we could get to 10 points before the end of the group stages, in possibly the worst news we've had today, Oliver Birkeland just broke his ankle in training, and they've obviously recalled his loan because he's now done. That is really not good, because it's just Niklas Dieter now for the remainder of the season. That could be costly. So, the beginning of our final 2 outrageous really tough matches. We're away at Rosenborg. Molde are away in their game as well, but Stabæk host Arendal as Christopher Lisa drills it over the crossbar in the early stages, but that Stabæk hosting Arendal, I think, is the thing that could catch us, because if they win that, we'd be in a really tough position. I think someone else has already taken the lead in their game. Badson! It's over the line! It's 1-0 James Gomez. Rosenborg 0, Tromsø 1. At the very least, we're doing our part to stay in this title battle to the final day. What a start. Amdahl now, bringing it clear for Rosenborg. Oh my god, he's got all the way through here. It's a big chance, and he's actually scored it. Erling Amdahl, 1-1. Rosenborg with the equaliser. Wow, he just picked up that ball and ran. They just never seem to be able to catch up with him. Jonsson, Lisa. Oh, look at this for football. If this turns into a goal, what a goal! It's Rosenborg 1, Tromsø 2. Julian Jonsson. That is some finish. Vincente, round the side for Limata. Oh my god, it's 2-2. They've had 2 shots. It's 2-2. Rosenborg 2, Tromsø 2. Where have we seen this before? Where have we seen this before? Around the side here. Don't let him slip that through. Noah John Holmes in. Oh my god. It's 3-2. They've had 3 shots on target. Oh, and like 4 shots in total in this match. And it's 3-2 to Rosenborg. We're going straight from the kickoff again. Where this game is like the exact carbon copy of that one from earlier this season, except this time it's 3-2 to Rosenborg rather than us. But I don't think we're done yet. This is still only half an hour in. Steenson, round the side for Lee Dilly, and he's hit the post this time. Stabæk take the lead against Arendal in their game as well now. Dilly to Kornic. Pops it across. Lisa, back inside for... Oh, it's over the bar. If you ever wanted to know the degree to which we are being screwed in this game, they've had 3 shots on target and scored all of them. We've only had 18 shots in the first half. Oh, God. This is going to cost us the title. FM's like, haha, I went away for a bit, but now I'm back to screw with your brain. This is kind of saddening, honestly. It's just the last thing we needed was a game like this today. Tag set. Good set. Oh, come on. That's 4-2 to Rosenborg. Borchgrevink now. Can he pop this on someone's head? Maybe. Gomez has scored! It's Rosenborg 4, Tromsø 3. James Gomez with the brace. We're not done yet. We have 16 shots on target in this game. How the hell did we lose that 4-3? And that has now eliminated us from the title contest. And we were actually now slipped to 4th because of that. And I don't think we did anything wrong in the grand scheme. They actually finished with 9 men in the end as well, and we still couldn't grab another goal. It's so saddening. We slipped to 4th in the league. Stabæk go top on 69 points now. Nice, except not nice. Molde grab a late winner against Start as well in order to leapfrog them to 67. And now Rosenborg, of course, go there. Now, of course, if we were to beat Molde on the final day, we couldn't even overtake them, and we'd have to have Rosenborg lose for us to just even get there. We could end up finishing 4th this season on 66 points if we win our final game of the season. Oh, that's so sad. But I guess that means another year at Tromsø. And at the end of the day, I'm not entirely bothered by that because I have really grown very attached to the club at the moment. And when we do finally win a title, bloody hell, is that going to be a moment for celebration. But finishing, as long as the ball don't sack us for coming 4th, then I would be very annoyed and probably uninstall the game. So here we are. It's disappointing, I'll admit, to be where we are, having got 63 points on the board this season, plus 45 goal difference, and find ourselves 6 points off the top of the division. This would have won us several titles with this kind of points tally, and we could still go one better. Now, it's going to be difficult. Rosenborg would have to lose to Brock. The thing is, I can't believe that we can end up finishing 4th this season. That's just shows you how insane this title race has been. And I think we are going to finish 4th. And of course, worry not, there's still 2 Champions League games to come after this against Chelsea and Atletico to see if we can grab ourselves a place in the knockouts of the... Imagine that, qualifying for the knockouts of the Champions League, but not winning our domestic league and coming 4th while we're playing in Norway. Now, slight downside, Berntsen, groin strain, out for the rest of the season, basically. Well, 5 to 6 weeks, which is basically the rest of the season. So, worse news there as well, which is not ideal. So, selection advice. I'll just shuffle things around for us in a second. Although it appears that my assistant's kind of already done it. Skoglund needs a rest now. He is absolutely dead on his feet. People wanted to see Pontus Skoglund. Really, really pleased with him. 3 Sweden caps here. He's obviously knackered at the moment, but you can see he's had a genuine upward trajectory this season, coming at 2.5 stars, and he's now already at 3.5 stars. That's great. Overall, we're seeing good progress out of him. He's just had a great year, honestly. 9 goals this season, 8 of which have been in the league. Bearing in mind, I'm very rarely ever aiming corners at Pontus Skoglund or free kicks. He just gets in there and does things. So let me just slot Borchgrevink into the bench and we're good to go. I do wonder if that short passing thing I've been doing in the last couple of games has really improved us, but we're going to start with standard and we'll see if we need it today, because I think we might well do. It's in the snow. I do apologise. I don't know. Yeah, I apologise for the snow that we've had in the home games as of late. I kind of figured we'd get a couple, but it is what it is. Don't really want it in these kind of games, but I'll have to just deal with it, won't we? He's complaining about game time again, even though he's played the last 4 matches in a row, I think. But there you go. Reasons. Rakic! Oh, it's scored! It's Tromsø 1, Molde 0 already. I mean, who else to crown off what has still been a very, very good season for us? You know, we won a European trophy, record points tally, record progression in Europe as well, despite all the other negativity around it. But we do lead against Molde by a goal to 0. Look at this from Jesse Rakic. That is just sensational. 15 goals this season from him. He's been amazing. Round the side. Oh, it's a poor touch, but we've not got the ball. Oh, hang on. Big chance now. Matthijsen Finsen, they signed him from Vålerenga, the guy we looked at the start of the season, and he slams Molde level here after just 6 minutes. Buster Matthijsen Finsen with his 27th goal of the year. This game is not going to get any easier, I don't sense. Little intricate passing, good ball through for Lee Dilly. Can he finish it? Yes, he can. He actually can. In off the crossbar. Tromsø 2, Molde 1. We go back in front. We're having some great games this season amongst the title-winning teams. Even against Molde today. Lovely stuff for Lisa again. Dilly. Out wide for Dida. Defenders all over the shop at the moment. Back inside for Mourinho. Oh, he's been fouled. That's surely a pen, and it is. Jesse Rakic with another chance. Rakic to send us 3-1 up in the first half here, and he slams it home. 3-1 Tromsø against Molde. 3-1 at half-time. It's totally up for grabs, but once again, we've just completely controlled this game. Ah, dear. The little things, right? Rakic to drop one in. And it's flicked over the line in the end by Lea Stuen, and it's Tromsø 4, Molde 1. And if Brann were to score a goal, that would be enough for us to get Europa League. And they have scored. Arnsnes. Round the side for Bruland again. Goes to the keeper, and he has got one back for Molde. It's 4-2. They've been really pushing in the final stages here, but we've kind of got this game won already. Brann have got a second goal, and that should hopefully now wrap up third spot for us. Brann with the second goal. Europa League for Tromsø confirmed and deserved. After that last game, I'm so happy that we still finish above Rosenborg after that. They beat us in absolute mugging fashion and then go and spoil themselves at home. That's funny. Out of play, and that will surely do it. And we will, at the end of the day, we've come out here on the final day of the season and absolutely smashed, really, on paper, one of the best sides in this division. Look at the output again from this one. 3.04 against Molde. I think every single time we've done this now, we've created over 3 XG a game, and that is a lot to do in consistent matches. Another 4 goals for the guys. Molde definitely deserved a goal in this one, but once again, absolutely sublime from the guys. I really do think the short passing thing is the way to go. Stabæk through that one goal there from Saxman Andersen, not the former one we had, is enough to give them the league win with 72 points on the board. The fact that Rosenborg came fourth, though, with 66 points is mad. We come third with 66 points, and Molde comes second with 67 points. Unbelievable title race this year. Just one of the best title races I've ever seen, even though we've only come third. But it does at least mean Europa League next season, so we don't have to play in the Conference League. It is frustrating not to be in the Champions League next year, though, after all we've done this year. But, I mean, it's the tiniest little things, isn't it? If we just draw against Rosenborg, we're second here. We'd be on 67 points. If we'd beaten them, it wouldn't have made any difference because Stabæk would have won anyway, but still, it's mad. The finest margins, if we'd just not lost that last game, we could have been in the Champions League next year, but have to hold your hand. I mean, what? Plus 47 goal difference. Do we not got our budgets? We'll get them. We will definitely get them. Obviously, Noah John Holm was the top scorer. Berntsen was the best player. Rakic got 16 assists and could win player of the season, honestly, based on that alone. He's been unbelievable. Too much space here. This is surely a chance, and it's an easy goal for Luka Ivanušić. Aronson. Ivanušić. Matic, get the foot in. Oh my god, what a strike from Josip Matic. 2-0 to Atletico, and I think we might be going third. But that's still good. More than I expected, to be fair. Matic delivers it. Flicked away. Oh, it's headed away. I think that is going to count. Yep, 3-0 Atleti. Well, there we go. 3-0 Atletico. It's annoying because that does, of course, give them the head-to-head advantage, which could have allowed us to sneak through with a draw if the Atletico had drawn against Djurgården on the final day. But now we need them to lose, and I just don't see them losing. I think they might even be playing at home as well. If they are in Sweden, you just never know, but I don't see it happening. In all honesty, we just didn't have the legs in today's game for this one. It just wasn't there for us, so we were still tired from that game against Molde. A few players, we had a chance with Lee Dilly in the first half, but Atletico were just that little bit better than us. There's still a chance, of course. If they lose their game, then we'll do it. And maybe we could, if we took a draw with Chelsea, I suppose, at the Alfheim, it could also do it with a draw. But I think they'll win, and that would require some mammoth effort from us. And sadly, also, Molde losing away at Rangers means they come bottom of their group after winning the first game. It's a shame, because had they won, they would have actually qualified as third as well. But hey, it is what it is. Elsewhere in Norway land, though, Rosenborg do win, and as a result, get themselves right back into the qualification places, potentially against Charleroi there. Stabæk also win their game, and as a result, have qualified out of their group, so they will be in the knockouts after Christmas. Could still win their group too. But sadly, Vålerenga lose their game, and now slip to bottom of their group. They could still qualify, of course, and could in fact still win the group, but they really didn't need that defeat to Antwerp there. But Djurgården are beating Atletico. That's better. Rakic dropping it short. Skok Skoglund scores! Tromsø 1, Chelsea 0. Pontus Skoglund, the man of the hour. 10th goal of the season, and we actually lead as well. Wow. Cardoso, ball in. It's a long way out, though. Knocks it down brilliantly. Rovella tipped off the crossbar, and I don't know if that's onside or not. It's been given. It's been given. They're showing the replay before the goal's even been awarded, so I'm assuming it's onside. We just have to keep on pushing here. Rakic's ball. Oh, Skoglund's there again. He's done it again! Tromsø 2, Chelsea 1. Pontus, he needs to be on corners in that position next season. He seems to be so much better at those than Berntsen is for some reason. And we lead again. Come on! Rakic. Steenson. Lovely football. Dilly. He's going to have to shoot, I think, from distance. Oh my god. It's Tromsø 3, Chelsea 1. Lee Dilly against his parent side. That is some goal. And we're 3-1 up now against Chelsea. What is this? It's 2-0 to Joel Gordon. Konate with the penalty. 2-1. Atletico back in the game. Because it does look like Atleti are going to lose. We're going to win no matter what. There it is, over the bar. And it's going to be Tromsø 3, Chelsea 1 in the Champions League. We'll have won all 3 home games in Europe. Come on! And that will see us qualify for the knockouts. I don't believe it. I can't believe Atletico lost their game. That's what's biggest surprise for me. Like, we were very fortunate, don't get me wrong. The 2 Skoglund goals and the Dilly Thunderbolt cancelling Chelsea out there, but what a comeback. And as you can see, Tromsø, 10 points in a group with Atletico and Chelsea. Atletico finished on 6 points. The only wins they got were against us and at home against Joel Gordon. That's insane to get 10 points from this group. Our first ever go at the Champions League. We get to the group stages, properly anyway, and now we qualify out of our group as well. We're in the Champions League knockouts, my friends. We're going to get smashed whoever we play. But you never know what can happen when you bring them to Norway. Sadly, Molde lost 2-0 to Göteborg, so they are officially out of Europe entirely, but maybe there's a few more points up for grabs from the others. We've got nearly £30 million in the bank. If our budget isn't at least 15 million, I'll be a little bit annoyed. Elsewhere, Rosenborg won away at Esbjerg, the group-winning side, Esbjerg, so Rosenborg qualify for the knockouts. Stabæk also qualify for the knockouts and win their group with a win away at Basel. Sadly, Vålerenga weren't quite good enough. Did still get 6 points and 2 wins in their group, but they did eventually fall slightly short as Leipzig win the group, but still, that's enormous. Because now we're on 12.7 points for the season. 58 points on the board. We're not that far behind Germany now. We need to find our budgets and also the draw for the next round. £20 million. That's more like it. It just randomly pops straight into the field of vision. How much was that? And wage budget too. 22 million transfer budget and £167,000 of wage budget available. I get less than this with bloody Treaty United. This is very, very good indeed. And I've got my eye on a guy. I'm going to give you a little preview of it. I've had my eye on this guy, Nikita Tokic from Dinamo Zagreb. I don't think I need to explain why I'm so interested in this guy, but if we could get him for like £7 million, I'd be willing to do the deal because he looks ridiculous. Not just to play in, to give Jesse Rakic a chance to rotate out, but also as a central attacking, one of our attacking, our CMs, he would be outrageous. So yeah, just a little preview of that. Right, now, the draw. Oh, stadium. Oh, God. Oh, it's only £1 million. It's not the end of the world. I'm worried whenever I see these. Here we go. Draw for the Champions League. I mean, who could we even get? So it's Barca, Liverpool, Napoli, Porto, Real Madrid, PSG, Man City or Chelsea. Porto or Napoli, right? Has to be. If we've got any hope, it has to be one of those two. What do we get? Liverpool. Okay, well, it's been fun, lads. It's been fun. But all in all, still very, very happy with the way this season's gone. Yes, I know we didn't win the league and somehow ended up coming third, but we've made a lot of steps in the right direction. I really do feel like we're onto something with this team at the moment. It feels really, really good. And I think with the money we've got, we can surely strengthen this team to a place where next season we have to be up there again and challenging once more, because this Tromsø team is really fun to manage, fun to watch, and I'm looking forward to seeing what we can accomplish next season. So I realize this has probably been long again, but that's just how it is these days. If you have enjoyed it, drop a like. If we could get to like 300 again, that'd be genuinely really lovely of you. So if you don't normally, drop a like on this one. You know, make a change for the day. My voice went really high there. Anyway, I'll see you soon. If you have enjoyed it, drop a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Stream on Twitch Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and I'll see you guys for transfer window goodness. Oh my goodness me. It is going to be sensational. I'll see you soon. Hold your gun. Capybara. Bye-bye.